What is up, guys? We are back with another gameplay using only cards right here from the core set. And this time we're going to be doing how to master Black Panther T'Challa. And I did not know which villain to face, so I just decided to take on Klaw here on expert mode. Klaw is one of the three villains from the core set, and he's definitely not the most difficult villain, but he can be a challenge here on expert. And I felt that Black Panther and Klaw was a thematic matchup. I didn't want to take on anyone too difficult because I don't think that Black Panther can handle the most difficult villains here on expert mode. But I still want to do like a fun matchup. Ultron would also be a good matchup, but I think that Black Panther just does too well against Ultron because of his Retaliate 1. So he defeats all the Jomans each time they attack him. So that might actually be an easier matchup for Black Panther, a little bit too easy than Claw, right? So I think Claw might be a good middle ground here. Okay, so for the deck here, I'm gonna go into it super duper quick. So it's the exact same thing as before, guys. When we're playing, these are all the allies that we have access to when playing in protection. So we have Black Widow, Luke Cage, Nick Fury, and Mockingbird. Let's just put them all in. If we had more allies, we definitely want to put them more in. So if you guys have more products with more allies, like protection allies or basic allies, definitely slot them in because that will definitely power up the deck. But yeah, and then the basic cards right here, or the resource cards, I mean, we have the power protection as usual, and we have the three basic normals. These will almost always go in, especially if you're just playing with a limited card pool with only like core set cards only. And then for over here, we have the med team. I think the med team is actually a really good card because as an action, you can exhaust the med team, remove a med counter, and heal 2 damage from any friendly character. So that includes allies. So you can play the med teams, you can exhaust every single turn, heal 2 damage, and keep the allies in play forever. Luke Cage is a great example because he has 5 life, so he can attack or thwart, over 2 turns, take 2 consequent damage, and then heal him back to full with the med team, just keep him in play for a really long time. And the other good one is Black Widow for that because her stats aren't that good, but her effect is really good. It's interrupt. When a card is reviewed in counter deck, you can exhaust Black Widow and spend a mental resource, cancel effects of that card, and then discard it, and then review another card from the counter deck. So if she's in play, she can prevent you from getting like a nasty advance to just end the game. So she's a really good like backup to just always have on the board. But after she activates one time, she'll take 1 consequent damage. If she activates again, she gets knocked out. So using a med team on her will allow her to not just be on the board doing nothing, she can at least do a little bit of something, right? And med team, the only like doubt about this card is that it's pretty expensive being a 3-cost support. But luckily, Black Panther is rich with his Vibranium here, right? So he has multiple copies of the Vibranium in his deck. So with the Vibranium being a double resource, with a double resource here, and the power of protection generate doubles for green cards for protection cards like the med team. The med teams are actually going to be pretty easy for Black Panther to get down. So I think that's going to be a really good card for him in this deck. And over here we have 1 Avengers Mansion and 2 Helicarriers. And as I was leaving these guys up, I actually thought that I had 3 copies of the Mansion in this deck. So we don't have that. I miscounted. I recommend putting 3 copies of Avengers Mansion in this deck. Do not play with just 1. I'm going to just play with 1 here just because I feel that's the point of the series, to not have the best deck. But yeah, definitely put in 3 Avengers Mansion here and 2 Helicarriers. We want a lot of these expensive cards because once again, the Vibranium can pay for it all, right? So we're rich here. We want that card drop because we can easily get them down with the Vibranium. You don't need 3 copies of the Mansion if you have other cards, other products in Marvel Champions. Like you're not limited to just the core set. But with just the core set cards here, we do not need the Armored Vest and the Indomitos for Black Panther. They're not super duper good. They're okay because the Armored Vest means that Black Panther can defend here with the +1 defense. So he can defend for 3, which would be helpful to block out damage from Claw. But yeah, I mean, 1-cost cards aren't the best for Black Panther right here because we have the Vibranium. So we're rich. We want to spend all the resources. We have all the doubles here. So we don't want our hand to get cluttered with these 1-cost upgrades here, right? But they are good because Shuri can grab them, right? Shuri is Black Panther's identity-specific ally, which can grab any upgrade from your deck and put into your hand. So she can grab Indomitable or Armor Vest because these are upgrades. So it's a good way for her to grab this stuff. But if I realize I don't have 1 mansion, I would definitely take the Armor Vest and Indomitable out and then put in 2 more mansions, or just take out 2 Indomitables. And we also have the first aid here. It's a 1-cost event, huge 2 damage from any character. Since we're playing with the core set only, I've actually been really enjoying this card a lot. It can heal 2 from an ally or Black Panther. So if we, for whatever reason, do not have the breathing room to flip down to Alter Ego and we need to get healing, the first aids will definitely do that. Black Panther has a lot of healing in his kit though, because he has like Black Panther upgrades that can heal him. So with that, he should be good enough healing. But if he doesn't, we can first aid that. And once again, we can also heal the allies with that. Haymaker is just a great way for Black Panther to get more damage. I think that Black Panther, through the core set, actually, I would say Black Panther is the lowest damaging hero, like the weakest in dealing a lot of damage in the core set. He has great ways to do multiple instances of damage, but he just cannot do a lot of damage, right? So Haymaker is definitely going to be a really good card for him. It's 2 cost event, just do 3 damage to enemy. But Haymaker, we almost always put in the core set card because I think that this is one of the better core set cards to help us deal with minion control and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck here. Once again, for the Avengers Mansion, put in 3 Avengers Mansion if you're playing with only the core set. Take out like 2 Indomitables, or if you want an Armor Vest and an Indomitable. But yeah, that is the deck build here. If you guys have any questions, definitely let me know down in the comments. Hopefully that helps for new players. And we're going to jump over to the gameplay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get Klaw set up. So setup on the main scheme says search the encounter deck for the defense network side scheme and reveal it. So we have that right here. Comes in with 2 threat. When review, place 1 additional threat times player here. So it's going to have a total of 3 and a crisis icon. So we cannot remove threat from the main scheme while defense network is in play. Let's advance the main scheme to stage 1B. Starts off with 0 threat. If it hits 6, it's going to advance to the next main scheme to a 2A. It says when review, discard cards from counter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play, engage with the first player. Okay, so let's shuffle up the encounter deck here. And then we're going to discard until we get a minion. And we will review that minion. Alright, so we're going to start milling here. And we didn't get a minion yet. I think we're like halfway out the deck. Okay, we got a weapons runner here. So weapons runner has surge, but it's only whenever this card is reviewed, and it is put into play. Actually, it doesn't say review. It says put that minion into play, engage with the first player. So we will not trigger the one reviewed effect or the surge of the weapons runner. Okay, now let's set everything aside here. All right, and then we have the main scheme set up. We have the weapons runner. 1 scheme, 1 attack, 2 hit points. And then we're going to do Claws when reviewed. He says to search the encounter and discard power for the Immortal Claw side scheme. So we already have that right here. And we review this with 3 times player threat. And it says here is acceleration. And then Claw gets plus 10 hit points. When the scheme's defeated, he loses 10 hit points. So he actually has 28 life here instead of just 18. All right, and then I think we got everything with Claw set up. Okay, so let's shuffle up our player deck here. And then we're going to draw up to our hand size here of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and let's see what we got. Okay, ooh, we got an Avengers Mansion. And we got 2 of our allies already. So that's not great to see right now. I think we want to mulligan this stuff. Actually, I like the armor vest too. I kind of like all these cards here. So the thing is, the Avengers Mansion and the Helicarrier may be too slow against Klaw if we don't get a double because he has 2 side schemes. Yeah, let's mulligan discard 3 cards here and hoping we can draw into a resource card. So we're going to draw 3 more back up to our hand size of 6 and Object Eagle. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got the Vibranium, so that's good. Alright, so let's use our foresight here. Setup. Search your deck for a Black Panther upgrade and add it to your hand. Now, I have this side here. If I want an upgrade that I'm going to play, or I want to just use as a resource right now. Let's see. Do I play... Luke Cage has 5 life. So if I play him for 4, I can also play Shuri. Get down 2 allies to sustain us a little bit. Help us do some thwarting. Vibranium Suit here. Move 1 damage to your hero. That one's not that useful, actually. Shuri will get us another upgrade, though, if I play her. But then we use them all as resources. That's probably not smart. Okay, so with our setup here, let's just get any upgrade. Doesn't matter. We're gonna get almost all of them. So actually, Shuri is any upgrade, so we could get the Indomitable with her. Let's grab definitely not the thwarting one. That one's pretty key. I think we'll get our energy daggers with T'Challa's Foresight for a setup. So we can add this Black Panther upgrade to our hand after we do our mulligan. All right, and let's shuffle up our deck. And then we will get started here. Okay, so we got 7 cards in our hand now. And we do have 1 double. So I'm feeling pretty good. Alright, so I don't think I play Luke Cage here, actually. If we get out Helicarrier, we can play Shuri. The only thing is I'm worried about throwing away allies because we only have 5 in the deck, right? So, including Shuri, because we have 2 protection allies and then 2 basic allies. But I think that Luke is not the play right here. So, okay, this Blue's Helicarrier, that goes into Shuri. Shuri gets us another thing. We can play the Armor Vest, or we can play our Energy Daggers. Or we could play the Vibranium Suit. Oh wait, I got the energy dagger to use the resource, so I think I want to play the vibranium suit. We can move 1 damage from here to an enemy, 2 instead of its found in sequence. Yeah, that will be better, I think. I don't think we need the armor vest here. Yeah, that would be the play. So let's use 3 resources here, so I can play the helicarrier. It is a 3-cost support. We can exhaust the helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. So we're gonna make Shuri 1 cost instead of just 2. This would be a resource here, so we can play Shuri. After Shuri enters play, you can search your deck for an upgrade, any upgrade, and add to your hand. So we're going to get Indomitable here, which is an upgrade because it has that upgrade word right there. And we can add that to your hand with Shuri's effect. And I think we play the Vibranium Suit here, so we can get some extra healing if we need it. Okay, so we're going to use 2 resources here. So I can play the Vibranium Suit. It's a 2-cost upgrade. The special here that we can only trigger with Wakanda Forever's is to move 1 damage from hero to an enemy, 2 instead of the final step in the sequence. All right, let's flip over here to hero form. And then I think we just take the weapon runner's attack because we retaliate. I would rather thwart out right now. So our options are thwart out the crisis or the acceleration. I think we'll go for the acceleration because if we don't do this, it's going to add 2 to the main. And if we do this one, it doesn't change anything right now because we don't need to thwart the main scheme anyways. But yeah, it's going to add 2 because of acceleration. So we'll thwart here for 2 with Black Panther, 1 with Shuri. So total 3 clears off the Immortal Klaw. When the side scheme is defeated, Klaw will lose his 10 hit points, so he goes back down to 18. Shuri takes 8 consequential damage. That's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. So we have a lot of healing here in this deck with our med teams in the first 8, so I'm okay taking some damage here. Let's draw back up to our hands here 5, and we're going to end our turn. And there is the first aid and Wakanda Forever's. Ooh, a Vibranium too. All right. So it is Klaw's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. Then he's going to attack us here. Here's a force interrupt. Whenever Klaw attacks, give him 1 additional boost card. So he gets 2 boost cards. Do I defend this? No, I'm going to take the attack to the face. So 2 boost cards here. Same with the base of 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 damage on Black Panther brings us from 11 down to 7. There we will trigger our retaliate. So we're going to hit Klaw back for 1. That brings from 18 down to 17. Now the weapons runner is going to hit us for 1. Let's take it. We drop from 7 down to 6. We're going to retaliate, hit him back for 1. And then we get dealt 1 face down encounter card, which will be Tiger Shark. After Tiger Shark attacks, give him a tough stats card. All right, and it's back to our turn. Okay, can we defeat the Tiger Shark? We could if everyone activates. I could also Wakanda Forever here twice. Move 1 damage from your hero to an enemy and 2 instead. So we can actually do 2 times. I think we just do that because we have nothing else to play. That will heal us as well. We're going to exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. So we can play a Wakanda Forever. It's a 1-cost event. Hero action resolve the special ability of each Black Panther upgrade you control in any order. So we only have 1. So we're going to do it the order of just this one. And it says move 1 damage from your hero to an enemy, but 2 damage instead if it's the final step in the sequence. This is the final step in the sequence because it's the only step in the sequence. So we can heal 2. We go from 6 up to 8 and then put 2 damage on any enemy. We're going to put 2 damage on Tiger Shark, of course. All right, so that's going to resolve 1 Wakanda Forever. Then we're going to use a resource here to play another Wakanda Forever. It's going to do the exact same thing. We're going to heal, go from 8 up to 10, put another 2 damage on enemy. I think we'll put 2 on Tiger Shark again. Yeah, so now he has 4 damage. Okay. And then we're going to use a double resource here. So we play Haymaker. Hero action attack, do 3 damage to enemy. We're going to hit Tiger Shark for 3. That will knock him out. So he is defeated here. And then we're going to have Black Panther, Thor for 2 from the defense network. Shuri will Thor for 1 for a total of 3. Clears off this side scheme. And then Shuri will take a consequential damage. Alright, and that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then draw back up to our hand sets here of 5. So we're okay having Shuri block for us now. Ooh, we got both allies together again. And no resources. So if I play Nick, we lose a stun from Mockingbird. I probably don't want to do that though. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do here. Let's just do Klaw's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. We get Wakanda Forever, we're going to heal, and we still have first aid. So let's just take the attack again. He gets 2 boost cards with this effect. So 2 boost icons plus 1 is going to be a total of 3 damage. On Black Panther brings us from 10 down to 7. We're going to retaliate, hit him back for 1. He drops down to 16. While his runner hits us for 1, we drop from 7 down to 6. We're going to retaliate, knocks him out now. And then we get dealt 1 phase down counter card, which is Melter, another minion. The engaged player must defend against Melcher's attacks with an ally if able. Okay, so we want to take it on because I don't want ally to block the Melcher's attack. All right, it's back to our turn here. The play is, do I go for Mockingbird or do I go for Nick? I like the thwarting one. Tactical Genius is pretty good. I actually don't know if Klaw has more size in his deck. If I play Nick and I draw 3, I can definitely use this as resources. It's Mockingbird that I'm fearful about using as a resource. I could just play Mockingbird, but if we play her, we don't have the damage to take out Melcher, which is what I want to do. Do I? Yeah, I can use Mockingbird because Nick can block for us anyways, right? So let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. This would be 3 resources, so I can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, we can choose one. Let's put the one and draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got the healing here. I don't think we needed this turn though. I think I can just get down this Tactical Genius and then play Wakanda Forever next turn. So 2 resources here, so I can play Tactical Genius. We have our second Black Panther upgrade here. This one's special is to remove 1 threat from a scheme and 2 threat instead if it's a final step in the sequence, which we can unleash with the Wakanda Forever, which we're going to hold in our hand. Then we're going to do Nick will swing for 2, Black Panther swings for 2, and Shuri will swing for 1 for total 5 damage on Melcher. That will take out this minion. Shuri takes a consequential damage, she's knocked out, and Nick will take consequential damage as well. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. Draw back up to our hand size here of 5. Okay, we got the resources now. And the Golden City. I like that a lot. Okay, it's Klaw's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. We're going to have Nick Fury defend his attack. He gets 2 boost cards. So 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 damage. Takes out Nick Fury. Then we get dealt a face down encounter card, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Which is Sound Manipulation. When viewed in hero form, take 2 damage and Klaw will heal 2. So we drop from 6 down to 4. Klaw goes from 16 back up to his full life, I think, of 18. And we didn't retaliate because he hit Nick Fury and did not hit Black Panther. All right, it's back to our turn. I think we just play our hand here. So this would be a double to play the Golden City. It's a 2-cost support as an alter ego action. We exhaust this card and then draw 2 cards. But we can't use any hero form, only an alter ego. This would be a double here to play Haymaker. Hero action attack and do 3 damage to the enemy. We're going to hit Klaw for 3. That'll bring from 18 down to 15. Then we will exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. So we can play Wakanda Forever here, which is now free. It's 0 cost to play. Resolve special ability of each Black Panther upgrade you control. We can pick the order. So I think we do Tactical Genius first, removes 1 threat from a scheme. And then we do the Vibranium Suit. So we move 2 damage. We heal 2 because it's the last step in the sequence. Go from 4 to 6. Put 2 on Klaw. That'll bring it from 15 down to 13. And then let's go ahead and thwart for 2. Clear off the main scheme here. And let's see. If Klaw gets an advance, he'll pop it. But if he pops us, we don't lose again because it's going to just advance to stage 2B. So I'm fine with that. I'd rather flip down now and get our Golden City trigger. So let's flip down into Alter Ego. We're going to exhaust the Golden City as Alter Ego action. Draw 2 cards. Ooh, okay, we're going to hold on to that. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hand size here of 6 now. So we can get a big boost here, flipping down to Alter Ego. And if he does not pop that main scheme, then we're going to have a huge turn because that means we can flip down again for another turn safely. All right, Klaw's turn is going to add 1 to the main. He schemes with the base of 2. He only gets 1 additional boost card if he attacks, right? So not only schemes, so he only gets 1 boost card here, which is going to be 0. So he schemes for just 2. Main scheme goes up to 3 threat. Then we get dealt a face down encounter card, which is going to be Armored Guard. He has Guard and Toughness, so we cannot attack Klaw unless we defeat this Armored Guard first. All right, it's back to our turn. Let's Golden City because we're still in Alter Ego, so we can draw 2 cards again. All right, we got the med teams out, so that's going to heal us indefinitely. And we got all the doubles here for the med team, so I could just play med team, Black Widow. No, I don't play 2 med teams. That's a little bit too greedy. I would love to, but I think that's not the play here. I think what we do is, okay, let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. This would be double and paying for a green card, so we can play Black Widow here. Her effect is to interrupt. Whenever a card is reviewed in the counter deck, we can exhaust her, spend a mental resource, and cancel effects of that card, and discard, then review another card from the counter deck. So actually, we can flip down to Alter Ego unlimited amounts of times with Black Widow because she can cancel advances. This interrupt is not a hero interrupt, so we use an Alter Ego as well. We don't need to recover it because we have Wakanda Forevers and med teams. Let's flip over here to hero form. And then, let's see. I can play a med team. and then I play Wakanda Forever. I kind of want to just play 2 Wakanda Forevers though. Let's see if we do 2 Thor, we swing for 2. No, I think what we do is we just take it slow here, guys. We're gonna use 3 resources here when paying for a green card because the power of protection is a double. So we can play our med team here. So come in here with 3 med counters. We don't have the counter set up yet. Let me grab them. All right, so we have 3 med counters. We can exhaust the med team and then remove a med counter to heal 2 damage from a friendly character. So in that case, we're gonna have Black Widow swing for 1, knock off the tough from the armor guard. She'll take a consequential damage. Then we're gonna use a resource here, so we can play Wakanda Forever. Resolve special ability of each Black Panther upgrade you control in any order. So I think we'll do. Let's do the vibranium suit first. So we're gonna heal 1, go from 7 up or 6 up to 7, and then move that damage on the armor guard, right? So we have 1 damage on that, and then we do the Tackle Genius, remove 2 threat because this is the last step in the sequence. This will drop the main down to 1. And then Black Panther will swing for 2. We'll take out the armored guard, knock the minion out, and I kind of want to heal Black Widow here. I'm not sure actually if Klaw has stuff to take her out. That's fine. Let's just keep her up. I don't actually not. We're gonna heal it. Exhaust the med team, remove med counter, heal damage from any character. We're gonna heal 2 from Black Widow and just bring her back to full life. Let's get end her turn. Let's right back up. She's a pretty key card here. I think I want to keep her in play for the rest of this game. Let's draw back up to her hand size of 5, and I think we deck out. Yeah, we deck out here. We got our Panther Claws. We could dealt a face down counter card, and then we shuffle up the discard pile here back into the deck. Okay, so I think we're pretty good here. All we gotta do is survive this turn right here, where we get 2 face down counter cards. And this is a pretty pivotal turn. If we get through this, I think we're gonna be smooth sailing now because we're pretty built out. We can flip back down to Ultra again and trigger the Golden City, and Black Widow will prevent the advance. All right, Claw's turn is gonna add 1 to the main. He's going to attack us. I think we just take it, right? 7. If he gets 2 boosts of 3s though, then we lose. We can defend. Yeah, let's defend here for 2. He gets 2 boost cards. It's going to be, and advance. So he's doing 1 attack plus 1 boost icon. The advance is a 0 booster. So 2 damage. We take no damage. We're going to retaliate him back for 1. Brings from 13 down to 12. Then he's going to deal with a face down counter card. And we have 2 encounter cards here. First one is Sonic Converter attached to Claw. He has +1 attack. After he attacks and damages the character, stun that character. As a hero action, we can spend 1 of each resource type to discard this card. And we got, the Assault. Okay, so if he attacks us here and damages us, we get stunned. I could Black Widow that Assault. If I do that, though, can I play anything else during my turn? Because I have to use a mental, right? So this would be our only mental. We can play Panther Claws, but without the Wakanda Forever, there's not much point for that. If I use this as a mental for a Black Widow to cancel that Assault, I think that would be the better play. I mean, if he gets another attack activation, that would be bad. Okay, we're going to use Black Widow's Interrupt. So when a card is revealed in the counter deck, like the Assault, we can exhaust Black Widow, spend a mental resource. Let's use this as a mental here. And then we can cancel the effects of that card and review another card from the counter deck. So we're going to cancel the Assault. Now we get another encounter card, which is an Armored Guard. So that's much better. And he just has Guard. All right, he has 0 scheme. So I'm going to flip down here. And then it's back to our turn. All right, so let's see. We want to thwart off the main scheme before we flip. So let's go ahead and exhaust the Helicare to reduce the cost of the next card that we play by 1. So we can play Wakanda Forever. Actually, wait. Am I wasting it now by not playing the Panther Claws first? 2 damage is we don't need it, right? Yeah, it's fine because we're not going to defeat the Armor Guard with that anyways. Yeah, so we're gonna play the Wakanda Forever here. 0 cost for the Helicare. Resolve special ability of each Black Panther upgrade. We can choose the order. Let's choose the Vibranium suit first. So we move a damage. So we go from 7 to 8. Put that damage on the Armor Guard, which knocks off its tough. Then Tackle Genius will resolve. If it's the last one in sequence, remove 2 threat from the scheme. That'll clear off the main entirely. That's going to resolve the Wakanda Forever. Then, let's see. We're going to flip down here to Alter Ego. Exhaust the Golden City. Draw 2 cards. 1, 2. I'm looking for doubles, but we're not getting them. Yeah, just throw away these to play the Panther Claws. This would be 2 resources here. Yeah. I'm holding on to the last upgrade, so we can play the Panther Claws with our 3rd Black Panther upgrade out here. That's going to end our turn. Let's right back up. I'll hold on to the med team in case we get nothing else to draw. And then we'll draw back up to our hands as a 6 in Alter Ego. So this should be our last time flipping down. Because we're going to have a huge boost here with a double Nick and the Golden City. Alright, Klaw's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. He schemes and has no more advance. He's going to scheme with a base of 2. Boost card here is boost effect is to put the weapons runner into play engaged with you. So he just schemes for 2. Main scheme goes up to 3. Then both minions will scheme. Armor guard schemes for 0. Weapons runner schemes for 1. So a total of 4 threat on the main. Then we get dealt 1 face down counter card, which is going to be Whirlwind, another minion here. When Whirlwind attacks, you resolve his attack against each other hero. So that doesn't matter because we're playing true solo. Alright, so back to our turn. Let's Golden City here. So Alter Ego. We're still in Alter Ego action, or we're still in Alter Ego, so we use the Alter Ego action. Draw 2 cards. And we got a Wakanda Forever. So that's pretty much the game here, right? I'm probably over jumping that. Let's go ahead and use. I don't need Armor Vest anymore. This would be 4 resources. So we can play Nick Fury. When Nick Fury enters play, choose one. We're pick the one to draw 3. So 1, 2, 3. Ooh, another Wakanda Forever. Alright, I could play Shuri to max out allies. No, for sure we play the Energy Daggers here. I don't think I need this other med team here, so I don't need the green double. Let's exhaust a heavy character to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. This would be a resource, so we can play Energy Daggers. This would be our 4th and final Black Panther upgrade, so we have all of them out now. Let's see. The Energy Dagger says do 1 damage to the villain and to each enemy engaged with that player. 2 damage instead of its final step in the sequence. So we want to use that because that does AoE damage, right? So we play 2 Wakanda Forevers. We minion wipe. And we can hold on to Shuri after that. Well, Whirlwind will stay alive. But actually, do I play 1? And then I use Panther Claws last? No, this would do 1 damage if it's not the final step in the sequence, right? So if we do 1 at 1 time because we want to do 2 in Armor Guard. I don't want to use my actual attack on it. Wait, no, we have Vibranium Suit. Okay, it's fine. Let's flip over here to Hero Form. We're going to use a resource here so we can play Wakanda Forever. Hero action resolve special of each Black Panther upgrade you control in any order. So first one, we'll do the Tactical Genius, removes 1 threat from a scheme. Then we're going to do our Panther Claws, do 2 damage to an enemy. Let's hit Whirlwind for 2. Then we'll do the Energy Daggers, do 1 damage to the villain, so Klaw for 1, brings them down to 11. And then 1 damage to each enemy engaged with that player, so all the minions take 1 damage. So Whirlwind's up to 3 damage, both these guys have 1 each. Then the last one in sequence is going to be the Vibranium Suit. Since it's the last one, we move 2 damage from Black Panther. We go from 8 back up to 10. And then we can put 2 damage on any character. I think we put it on... Who did I put on? Either this guy or this guy. Let's put on Whirlwind. So 2 more damage on Whirlwind. So he has 5 damage now. Okay, that will resolve this first Wakanda Forever. All right, then which one do I? We're gonna use a resource here. I keep this on convert for next turn. Resource here, so I can play a second Wakanda Forever. Here, action attack resolve special of each Black Panther upgrade. So this time, let's do the Energy Daggers first. So do 1 damage to the villain. Brings it from 11 down to 10. 1 to each minion. Weapons runner is knocked out. 1 the Armor Guard. 1 on Whirlwind will knock out Whirlwind as well. Alright, so we did the Energy Daggers. We're going to do Tactical Genius next, I think. Wait. Let's do Vibranium Suit. So we move a damage. We go from 10 up to 11. And put that 1 damage on the Armor Guard. That will knock it out. Alright, then we're going to do... Let's do Tactical Genius here. So 1 threat from the main scheme. Drops it down to 2. And then we'll do our Panther Claws. It's the last one in sequence, so it does 4 damage instead of 2. We're going to do that 4 damage on Klaw. That'll bring from 10 down to 6. Alright, and that's going to resolve this Wakanda Forever. So we got big damage there. And then we're just going to swing on Klaw because he has no more advances, so he can't scheme while we're in hero form right here. So he's not going to flip that main scheme. We're just going to have everyone attack. So Black Panther will swing for 2, Black will swing for 1, Nick will swing for 2. It's a total of 5 damage, bringing Klaw from 6 down to 1. And both allies will take some consequential damage. That's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we're going to draw back up to our hands as hero 5 in hero form. I've got the mansion here, but it's a little bit late. Alright, Klaw's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main. It goes up to 3 threat. Then he's going to attack us. Nick Fury defends again. He gets 2 boost cards. I grab 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. And after Klaw attacks and damages character, stun that character. So Nick would be stunned, but he's going to get knocked out anyways. So the stun doesn't matter. Then we get dealt 1 face on a counter card. He's soon to deck out. And then counter card is a minion here, Radioactive Man. After Radioactive Man attacks, you discard 1 card at random from your hand. Okay. So let's see. Do I take care of the Sonic Converter here? Ooh, if I do that, I need Shuri. Let's check the Indomitable here. What's the resource on that? It's an energy. I need a physical somewhere. Yeah, we don't have that. Only Shuri is the physical. So we could burn the Sonic Converter. And then, we don't have the damage actually to take care of Radioactive Man here. But he has 1 attack anyways. So it's okay. We just leave him in play. I could play, let's see, Mansion, draw a card. Yeah, but then if it's not the right resource icon, we still can't get rid of the Sonic Converter. Yeah, this is the time where the Wakanda Forevers would be really useful. I think I just flip down here and just let him scheme out. But before I flip down, I do want to get rid of this thing, right? So I think we flip down. We can play the Mansion with the Golden City. Yeah, let's use the hero action here. Spend 1 of each resource type, so physical, energy, and mental, and we're going to discard it. It's fine for him to get this back if he reshuffles and gets immediately, because that means that he won't put any direct pressure on the board. He'll just get an attachment, right? So we got rid of the Sonic Converter there. Spend 1 of each resource type. Then let's see here. Do I attack Radioactive Man? No, let's just thwart for 2 from the main. Drop this down to 1 threat. And then we're going to flip down here to Alter Ego. Let's exhaust the Golden City as Alter Ego action. Draw 2 cards. Okay, we're going to use 4 resources here. So we can play Avengers Mansion. We can exhaust Avengers Mansion so we can draw a card. And we're going to hold on to this double. Let's exhaust Helicarrier to reduce the cost of next card we play by 1. So we can play Indomitable. It's a 1 cost upgrade. After your hero defends, we can discard this card and ready back up. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up here. And we'll draw back up to our hand size of 6, holding on to the strength here. We've got the Wakanda Forever. And Luke Cage. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, and Mockingbird. Alright, Klaw's turn. He's going to add 1 to the main scheme. He's going to scheme now with a base of 2. This would be his face down boost card, which is 2. So he schemes for a total of 4, which will advance the main scheme because it's going to hit 6 there. So when that happens, we take out stage 1B and put it in stage 2B. When review, discard cards from the counter deck until a minion is discarded. There's only 1 card left here, so we discard. It's not a minion, so this will fizzle. Normally it would get put into play engaged with us, but it just fizzles there because that was the last card discarded. And then we advance to stage 2B. There would be an acceleration here on stage 2B. If this stage is completed, then we lose the game. So if it hits 8, then we lose. So this just got milled out here. So everything just got milled. We're going to reshuffle up the encounter deck. We get that acceleration token because Klaw decks out. And then Radioactive Man is going to scheme here. So yeah, he activates after Klaw activates. So he's just going to scheme with one scheme. And we get a face down counter card. Whoops. Oh man, let me get that. Let's fill down. All right, I'm back. It was these 2 cards right here. Let's shuffle that back in. And then even if he gets an advance here, he won't be able to scheme for 7. So we should be good. And this should be our last flip, I'm thinking, because we do have a Mockingbird here to stun on Klaw. All right, so 1 face down counter card. It's going to be the Masters of Evil. We got a side scheme here. Comes in with 3 times player threat. When reviewed, discard cards from the counter deck until a Masters of Evil minion is discarded. Put that minion in play, engage with the first player. So we're going to mill here until we get we got one right away. Whirlwind. So Whirlwind just comes in and play engage with us. Okay. All right, and then this board response only happens when he attacks. Same with this guy. So it's back to our turn. Let's draw up our cards here. We're going to Golden City. Draws 2. We're going to Avengers Mansion. Draws another 1. So we have a huge hand here. Let's flip over to hero form. And then let's go ahead and get Mockingbird down first. So let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. This would be a double for a total of 3, so we can play Mockingbird. Whenever she enters place on an enemy, let's go ahead and just stun Klaw here. And then Mockingbird is going to swing for 1 on Klaw. That'll bring him from 1 down to 0 and flip him over to his 3rd and final stage. The advance will also flip over here. He comes in here with toughness. And then whenever Klaw attacks, give him a distribute cards to same effect. And then he has 22 hit points. All right. Question is, can I put on enough damage on Klaw? I'm not sure. Mockingbird will take consequence damage. All right, let's go ahead and get a Wakanda Forever down here. So let's see, we don't need the first aid at all, I think. Yeah, so this will be a resource so we can play Wakanda Forever. We're going to resolve special of each Black Panther upgrade and we can pick the order. So let's do the, ooh, can the Vibranium Suit move a damage from here to enemy? 2 is the final step in the sequence. So we can't heal. So we're just going to say that we can't move any damage because we're at full life right now. So we'll do that one first. It fizzles because we can't do anything with it. And then we'll do the, let's do, ooh, do I need to thwart this out? Because if he gets an advance, I'm not sure. Let's do the energy daggers here. So 1 damage to the Klaw, and then 1 to each minion engaged with us. Then we could have Black Widow thwart. We also have Luke Cage in our hand. So, I think we do the Panther Claws next. No, Tactical Genius next. So it removes 1 threat from his skin. Let's take 1 off of the Masters of Evil. So it drops down to 2 threat. And then we're going to do our Panther Claws. So it's the last one in sequence. Can do 4 damage to enemy. Let's hit the radioactive man for 4. So total of 5 damage on him. And that's going to resolve our only Wakanda Forever this turn. Alright, and then let's see. Do we play... I think we just play Luke Cage. And I can actually hold on to the Haymaker for some more damage. This would be 4 resources here. We're paying for a green card because the power protection is double. So we can play Luke Cage. He comes in here with toughness. Luke will just swing for 2 on radioactive man, knock this guy out. Luke will take consequence damage, lose his tough status card. Then, oh, actually can't take out Whirlwind. We could heal Black Widow for her to thwart this, or we could save it in case we get a master plan. I kind of want to thwart because I don't want the double acceleration. That's fine. Let's have Black Panther thwart for 2 from Masters of Evil and clear us off. All right, and that's gonna end our turn. Let's ready back up. And then we're going to draw back up to our hand sets here of 5, holding on to the Haymaker. And we're going to deck out, I think, right? Yeah, we decked out. Ooh, we have a Wakanda Forever. I didn't know we had any more in the deck. So we get Devil Face on counter card for decking out. Shuffle this card pile here back into the deck. And we'll draw 1 more card back up to our hand sets of 5. And hopefully, this will be our last deck cycle. 1 card. Ooh, we got another Wakanda Forever. All right, so that's going to be some a big turn here because we have all the Black Panther upgrades. Okay, Klaw's turn. He's going to add 2 to the main because there's a permanent acceleration. It goes up to 3. He's going to attack us, but he is stunned, so activation won't go through. Whirlwind's going to hit us here. Whenever he attacks, also resolve his attack against each other here. It doesn't matter. He's just going to hit us. That'll bring us from 11 down to 9. We're going to retaliate, hit him back for 1. And then we could deal a face down and counter card for a total of 2. First one is Exhaustion. Exhaust your identity. That will also surge into Klaw's Vengeance, and Hero Form Klaw attacks you. If the attack deals damage, place it there on the main scheme. Go up to 4. I think that's fine. Black Widow can still cancel in advance, right? Okay, so Klaw's going to attack us here. If the attack deals damage, it will do damage. Because I think I'm going to have Mockingbird block the attack. Actually, wait. He attacks for 2. He gets 2 boost cards. If both boosts are 3s, then he'll do 8 damage, which means we live. We heal all that back up with the Wakanda Forevers. If we get like a gang up, Black Widow can cancel it. We're gonna... No, we might as well just block with Mockingbird. And Mockingbird's gonna block the attack. 2 boost cards here. 1, 2. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. And since the attack dealt damage with Klaw's Vengeance, we place it there on the main scheme. And it's gonna do damage to knock out Mockingbird. Alright, we have 1 more encounter card, which is an armored guard with a guard. And it also has toughness. Alright, it's back to our turn. Let's go ahead and just mention first here so we can draw a card. Do I have any green cards? I don't have any green cards. Okay, let's go ahead and... So we can't attack Klaw until we defeat the armored guard. Oh, and I forgot to say, for the energy daggers, it's not attack, so energy daggers will still do damage to Klaw, even through the armored guard, because it doesn't have the attack keyword, so it bypasses the guard. Let's go ahead and exhaust Helicare to reduce the cost of next card play by 1, so we can play Wakanda Forever here. Resolve special of our upgrades. Let's do energy dagger first. So 1 damage to Klaw, brings from 22 down to 21, and then 1 to each enemy, so Whirlwind has 3 damage. And a 1 to Armor Guard knocks off the Tough Status card. Alright, so that's the first step in the sequence. Then we'll do Tactical Genius, removes 1 from the main scheme. Then we can do Vibranium Suit. We move a damage, go from 9 up to 10, and we put it on any enemy. Let's put it on the Armored Guard, I think. Yeah. And then we'll do the Panther Claws here. So, oh, it does 4. Okay, wait, let's move the damage. Is this an attack? Yeah, this one's attack. So we can't do it on Klaw. Let's move the damage to Whirlwind here. And then we can do the Panther Claws last. It's going to do 4 damage because it's the last one in sequence. That will just knock out the Armor Guard, so there's no more guard anymore. So now we can attack Klaw. Alright, that will resolve that. And I think I want to keep taking damage from Whirlwind because I want to keep my life low so I can keep Wakanda Forevering, right? So let's use Resource here so I can play another Wakanda Forever. We can resolve special of each step in sequence. There's no more guards, so now we can attack Klaw. Let's go ahead and heal first. So we can move a damage, go from 10 up to 11, and place the damage on Klaw. That'll bring him down to 20. Then we can use our energy daggers, use 1 damage to Klaw, brings from 20 down to 19, and 1 each enemy engaged with us, 1 to Whirlwind. So it's a sort of 5 damage, keeping him alive with that one life left. Then we're going to attack with Genius, removes 1 from the main. And then we're going to use our Panther Claws last, and we'll do 4 damage as a hero action attack to Klaw. That'll bring from 19 down to 15. Alright, that's going to resolve this for Wakanda Forever. And then we'll use a double here to play Haymaker. Hero action attack, do 3 damage to enemy. We're going to hit Klaw for 3. That'll bring from 15 down to 12. Alright, and then let's have Luke Cage swing for 2. That'll bring from 12 down to 10. Let's go ahead and med team here. Remove this to heal Black Widow, and I forgot to give Luke his consequential damage, so we need to move it over to Luke Cage. And Black Widow, let's just thwart for 2 here in the main and clear that off. She'll take the consequential damage back. Alright, that's going to end our turn. Let's ready back up. And we don't want to flip anymore because if Klaw schemes for a lot and he gets an advance, he can defeat this main scheme. So there's no more flipping now. Let's discard the first 8. We don't need that, and draw back up to our hand sets here of 5. So we just need more Wakanda Forevers, and we got one right there. And Haymaker for some damage. So I think we have to kill here. Klaw's turn is going to add 2 to the main. He's going to attack us. He gets 2 boost cards here. This one, I think we should take to the face, right? I could actually defend it. Yeah, we can Indomitable. Yeah, let's exhaust it to defend it for 2. The same with the base of 2. 2 boost cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus the 2 is going to be 7 damage on us. So we defend for 2, which means we take 5. Bring us from 11 down to 6. We will retaliate, hit Klaw back for 1. That'll bring him down to 9. And then we can trigger our Indomitable. After your hero defends against an attack, we can discard Indomitable. Let's do that, and we can ready back up. Whirlwind's going to hit us here for 2. Let's take it. We draw from 6 down to 4. We're going to retaliate, hit him back for 1. That will knock it out. And then his attack also resolves against each other hero, but it doesn't matter because we're playing in true solo. Then we get dealt 1 face down and counter card. And it's going to be an assault, so the villain's going to attack us. We're not going to Black Widow cancel it because we can just chump block it. And I think Black Widow has done her use here, so she's going to jump in the way for us. Claws him with a base of 2. He gets 2 boost cards for his attack. Boost effect is to give the villain a tough stats card, and then just 1 boost icon, so total of 3 damage. Takes out Black Widow. And then that's going to end Klaw's turn. So it's back to our turn. Let's go ahead and Avengers Mansion, and we can draw a card. Ooh, we got another Haymaker here. So we play 2 Haymakers in a Wakanda Forever. I think it's all we got to do. So let's exhaust the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of the next card we play by 1. So we can play Wakanda Forever. Resolve special of each Wakanda upgrade. Let's do the Vibranium Suit first. So we heal a damage, go from 4 to 5. Move that damage to Klaw. Knocks off his tough. Then we do the Tactical Genius. Removes the threat from the main. And then we do the energy daggers. Do 1 damage to each enemy engaged with you. So just 1 a Klaw. That'll bring from 9 down to 8. But Panther Claws is going to be the last one, so it does 4 damage to Klaw. That'll bring from 8 down to 4. Next, we're going to use 2 resources here. So I can play a Haymaker. Here, action attack, do 3 damage to enemy. That'll bring Klaw from 4 down to 1. This would be a double resource here. So we can play a second Haymaker. Here, action attack, do another 3 damage to enemy. That will bring Klaw from 1 down to 0. And we still have Luke Cage and Black Panther to use their basic activations for 4 more damage. And yeah, there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said before, I was not sure who to face with this, but this is a thematic matchup for Black Panther, and Klaw definitely can be a bit of a challenge. Hopefully, you guys are still enjoying this series where we only use cards from the core set to take on an extra villain. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.